I am Honey, and welcome to another Honey vlog. So this is the first vlog of the new year. This is actually the first video of any kind, gaming or otherwise, that I have made in a little over 2 weeks. And on one hand, that's horrifying. On the other hand, it's just a circumstance. It's circumstantial, man. It's circumstantial. We have so much to be thankful for, so much to look forward to, and I just thought I would take a moment and I would update everybody on all the things. I want to start by looking back. Last year was incredible. We made goal or over goal 11 of the 12 months. The only month that I didn't make my minimum goal was the month that I was on vacation and gone for a couple of weeks. So that is totally and completely understandable. And there were a couple of months that we made double goal. So of course more than made up for that. So as far as it being my job and financially, we were more than taken care of. As far as it as what happened last year, things, new things. Last year I started up in March, Treat Stream, with a streaming that said, hey, you should do Treat Stream. And I didn't even know this thing existed. And now we are so familiar with Treat Stream and we love Treat Stream. And it's just this really great service where fans from around the world can buy us food, can buy us treats, things that we set up. So there's a local pizzeria with wraps and sandwiches, subs, and there's Papa John's Pizza, and there's several Chinese places that we have. So it's kind of cool that we get a lot of our meals, and even if they're not from that night because it came real late or we had just eaten, we still snack on them, and then that's lunch the next day for leftovers. So it's been amazing. So Treat Stream has been fantastic, really really cool. And we have been blown away by that. We probably had an average of 2 treats a week, which is incredible. And some weeks, you get 4, and then some weeks you don't get anything for a couple of weeks. So it just sort of all averages out. We also started up, and this is really important to me. This is so huge to me. I started up a Game Wisp campaign, and I cannot tell you guys enough good things about Game Wisp. It is very much like Patreon, and I know a lot of you guys are familiar with Patreon, and I had a lot of people poke me for a long time. Start a Patreon account or whatever. And I really spent a lot of time talking with some of the Godiva gaming ladies. I spent a lot of time talking and kind of researching it myself, and it really felt like Game Wisp was more tailored to what I do as a daily content provider. And I love the fact that they have a back end system where hi Gwen, I'm pretty sure that was a Gwen, where they have a back end system where I can look at and I can see, hey, this person has has renewed their subscription this month. I need to do my end of the bargain. And the way I have mine set up are 4 different tiers. So anywhere from a $5 like a sub type thing that's just a thank you on tweeters, all the way up to $50 a month. That Faleron was doing, which I actually made that one for Fal because I just had the 3 tiers, but he went above and beyond all the time. It was always 50, and so I thought, you know what, I need to make something extra for that. And so for that top tier, you get all the rest of the stuff. You get to do the PvP with me, and you get the tweeter thank, and you get a postcard in the mail, and a recorded song every 3 months, and a birthday card. And I got to actually do that in December for Faleron, and that was great. So the Game Wiz campaign has been incredible. I have currently 22 subscribers, and I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but it's huge to me. At the end of the month, when I can take that little bit of income and that's extra towards bills, etc., that is just really, really huge. So that little extra help. So the Treat Stream was amazing. The Game Wiz campaign has been incredible. The guys are great with that support. The year overall has been wonderful. We got so many games done. We had so much fun. The one thing I was hoping to do last year was to get partnered with Twitch, and that didn't happen. But you know what I say? This is the year, right? It has always been a dream, a hope, an aspiration for me, and I am actually officially been streaming 4 years. In April, it will be 3 years that it's been my job. So, yeah, that's a long time. I'm gonna poke him again about the whole partnership thing. So yeah, I've actually been streaming for 4 years. I've been YouTubing as a hobby for a little over 4 years, about 4.25 years, and it's just been amazing to realize that it's been that long, and I'm still here, and you're still watching, and it's just really been an incredible experience. And there are some of you that I have seen from those early days in the beginning before I ever streamed. There's still a handful of you around from the early YouTube days, and there are new people that I get to meet every every month, every week. There's somebody new coming around, and then they get to be a new regular that I see all the time, and I get to see their life and get to be part of that and get to share that. And so that's been incredible. Um, Sky, my youngest, is 17, going to be 18 in 4 months, and going to be graduating high school. So that's a new thing coming up this year. I am going to be going to PAX East, which is in April, and that is a new thing this year. So yeah, so I will get back from PAX East, and then it's going to be kind of getting ready for the next month when she graduates, and that's incredible. So my youngest kiddo is going to be done with school. All the way around that is interesting, kind of making those changes as my kids move out and get married. Last year, of course, a huge part of the year was Donlit and Sir Twilight's wedding, and so you guys were there for that. You guys helped greatly as I bought stuff for that, and we got to share a lot of that with you guys. And so, that was a big thing. And as I've seen my kids grow up and move on and move out and get jobs and thrive and do all these things, I'm having to find my own life and my own time that's different, than when they're younger. I'm more driving around to do things and to facilitate them and to do things together. And so that's been really an interesting transition and change. And it's really amazing that I have the job that I do that can support being a mom, getting to go to those last concerts and all of that stuff, and start later or take that night off, etc. So that was really, really great. We got to meet so many people last year. We had Oddmast and Pack Rat came into town for Dawn's wedding, and then we had the YouTuber get together kind of party thing after that, the day after that, and we got to meet Cthulhu 2 and Mrs. Cthulhu and little baby Cthulhu, and we got to meet Aramaki and Meteor Freak, and Ray and his family came down, and Mihayu and Dark Fan, and of course Pack and Odd were the reason that we were doing it in Aramaki, and it was just such a neat experience to have people in my home and just be doing games and talking and laughing and sharing pizza together and getting to know people on a closer basis. And it really brought back to me how much fun mine con was in 2013, being able to meet and connect on that one-on-one personal level. And that's one of the reasons that I'm so excited to be able to go to PAX East. I'm not committing to more than one convention, although I really want to go to TwitchCon, assuming they do it again this year. And I really would love to do, obviously, another Minecon if that happens. But I figure I'm just going to start with one. We'll commit to this one. I've already bought the plane tickets for it. Lady M will be putting me up in her hotel. So we've got that kind of covered. So I'll be doing that. And there might even be an autograph booth and panel, who knows, all that's to still be figured out. But it's just really, really cool to me. The convention side of it is just like, yeah, that's going to be neat to see all those things. I look forward to that. Maybe we'll do our first cosplay and all that stuff. But meeting people and having that connection means so much to me. That is so exciting to get to have those connections and to get to meet people again. So for this new year, I want to do the convention. I have my brand new computer that came Christmas Eve. It actually came the eve of Christmas Eve, but I had just started streaming, and it was a long one. So I spent Christmas Eve trying to like get that initial thing set up so I could and the minimum of things installed. I'm still actually working on that a little bit each day, working on my computer because we had family activities with the holidays, and people had extra time off, friends came to visit, family came and went, and so we ended up having just it's just been really really hectic and really really busy. And as the um, as the new year is sort of settling in and we're adjusting to Sky's abbreviated schedule for school, she only has 3 classes a day, so she's off early each day. It's just kind of interesting to settle in and figure out, okay, this is the new schedule now, and look forward to what we have to come. So I've got my new computer. My old one that was dying, that was giving me so many troubles, is this is just night and day. It's just amazing. So we're working on all these new things. I have such big plans for the new year. There are some big projects in the future coming up. There are some things that I just I always have these lofty goals. I make a joke of I love an aggressive player. I love the one that just goes out there and grabs for the gold ring. I love that, and I guess that's sort of me, in a sense. I just sort of go, hey, I want to be partner, and I want to have my debt paid off, and I want to go to conventions and do some more traveling, get to meet people, and of course that's gonna happen. And then I just like go forth, and somehow it happens, right? Right? I may not get everything paid off, but that's the focus of the new year, right? Try to get that paid off. The wedding's done. Let's start paying down. The computer's bought. Let's start paying down. There's always going to be car things. I've got car problems right now. I had car problems come up at the end of the year. And we'll work on that slowly. As bills get paid, we'll work on the car and all that stuff. And also just life things. That's always going to happen. But I do have just such great memories of 2015 and such joy in my heart and in my life for all the wonderful connections that were made. And I have such expectations of 2016 being even more and even better. I always tease you guys, try to be the best that you can be and try to be better today than you were yesterday. Or you made a mistake, learn from it, and next month is going to be a better month than this one. And if it's not, well, it can't get much worse, right? And I really don't say that flippantly because I know how how bad things can be, because and I talk about that because I've lived through a lot of the bad that can be. But ultimately, I think people are good, and ultimately I think life is good and to be cherished and to be loved and to be lived with all the zest and lust and fervor that you have in you. And well, hi, I'm Honey. That's me anyway. So I have big plans. I look forward to meeting people. I look forward to putting this computer through its paces. I did get my third monitor, which I have cables ordered right this very minute. So as they come, I will have my plot to take over the world open up a little bit more. Not because I really needed it, but because I really wanted it for a long time. And there was an opportunity when I got the computer to go ahead and do it. And in all things, I am so thankful because the reality is I am a fan-funded daily content creator. I can do what I do. I can have this job that I dearly love and have my handicapped daughter right here, right near me, and know that she's okay. And I can pay the bills, and we can get treats, and we can get honey mail from the kindest of people from around the world and get to experience something that we never would have experienced otherwise. I talked about Odd Mass coming out at the wedding. He's going to come out again this year and get to spend the 4th of July with us. There are so many good friends that I have made through our incredible, thriving online community. And I know that there's a lot of bad on the internet, and I know all of that that crap. And I know there's plenty of trolls that come around, but there are so many just genuinely good people. And I am so blessed and honored to be able to call you my streamians, my viewers, my fans. Just to say that, you know? You talk to somebody who's not aware, in this industry, and then they're like, fan mail? You got a box from somebody in England or Australia or wherever. It's like, yeah. And that's okay. That's like normal for us, you know? But the fact that you guys make it all possible, we will never be able to thank you enough for that. And so from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for an incredible, amazing 2015. And I look forward to seeing all the things and possibilities that can develop in 2016. So it was a good run. Let's make it better. See you later. Bye.